one woman who makes the most of those fag ends is farmer's wife and wall sculptress Leanne Clarry. Leanne, you transform all this wonderful scenery into these magnificent wall sculptures, but what initially started you off?
Well, when I had a trip to England a few years ago, I found that what I was buying were pictures to put on the wall, which made me realise when I returned, but what would a visitor buy when they came to New Zealand? And the answer was wall.
And is this your first effort?
Yes.
So what did you move on to after the sheep?
Well, after many sheep, I started getting bored. So, and then I sort of started looking hard at what was around me. It was all these lovely hills and trees.
But how could you look at a piece of wool and think, right, I'll make that into a waterfall or a tree? It's extraordinary.
You always start off with, I mean, I see a hill there. And if you put and edge it with a dark shade, it's very like painting in a way.
It is.
I see the wall as a paintbrush.
So how do you prepare yourself?
Well, I used to, have a pile of wool, and I'll have a tray, and I will pick up a piece of wool from the pile, and out of that little clump, I shall, pull it apart, and then I would roll it, and then sculpture it to the shape that I feel I want. I may have to come up.
But you're not actually making the picture at this point. This is like getting your palette ready,
This
so to speak.
Yes, exactly, with the range of colours and tones and shapes that I will need.
You might need.
Yes.
So you've got your palette ready and you're going to start the picture. How do you start?
I start with a white background all over, and then I would start arranging some, what I call the tall trees, and some bush, and some highlights, and then
I don't like it.
Yes, well, if I don't like it, I definitely, and not happy with this piece of wall. It's just too dark. I feel it needs some more contrast, a bit of bush. I'll put, perhaps I could try this and see if I like it.
Oh,
yes, no, I like that because you see you're getting that tonal effect.
And the water, that must be difficult.
Well, it can be tricky, but I use that black piece, always put a piece of black wool over, and can use a bit of white over the top, and you can see what the effects I get by me pulling, and the trick is to know when to stop.
This is the finished product. It's amazing.